before the pyramids reached for the sky, before Babylon's gardens bloomed, there was a people, a civilization so vast, so advanced, that even today we struggle to fully comprehend it. They left no towering statues of kings, no records of bloody conquests, no grand monuments to immortalize rulers. Instead, they built something far more enduring: order, precision, silence. This is the story of a forgotten giant, the Indus Valley Civilization. This is March Through History. Around 2600 BCE, as the Egyptians were laying the foundations of their first pyramids and the Mesopotamians were erecting ziggurats to their gods, another great civilization was quietly emerging, far to the east. Stretching over 1 million square kilometers, an area larger than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia combined, the Indus Valley Civilization flourished in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. From the bustling streets of Mohenjo-Daro to the trade hub of Harappa, from the coastal port of Lothal to the fortified city of Kalibangan, this was one of the most sophisticated societies of the ancient world. But unlike its contemporaries, the Indus people did not build monuments to kings or gods. They built cities. Walk through the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro, the mound of the dead, and you'll find something astonishing: a metropolis designed with modern urban planning. Grid systems divided streets into perfect blocks. Advanced drainage ran beneath houses, with covered sewers and private bathrooms. Standardized bricks, identical in size and ratio, 4 to 2 to 1, were used across cities hundreds of kilometers apart. This wasn't just efficient. This was deliberate. At the heart of Mohenjo-Daro stood the Great Bath, a massive watertight pool that may have been used for ritual purification. Nearby, a granary stored surplus grain, suggesting a highly organized economy. But here's the mystery. Where were the kings, the palaces, the temples? Unlike Egypt and Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley shows no evidence of a ruling elite. No grand tombs, no royal inscriptions. Were they ruled by merchant councils? Priest-kings who left no monuments? We do not know. And that's what makes them so fascinating. The Indus people left behind over 4,000 inscriptions carved into seals, pottery, and copper tablets. These seals depict mythical beasts like the famous unicorn, yogic figures sitting in poses resembling later Hindu deities, mysterious symbols arranged in short, unreadable sequences. But no one has ever deciphered their script. Is it a language, a system of symbols, a proto-writing like early Sumerian? We do not know, and until we crack their code, their history remains locked in silence. While the pharaohs obsessed over the afterlife and Mesopotamian kings waged wars, the Indus people were master traders. Cotton, one of their greatest inventions, was traded as far as Mesopotamia. Carnelian beads, meticulously polished, have been found in royal graves of Ur. Lapis lazuli, imported from Afghanistan, adorned their jewelry. In Mesopotamian records, merchants spoke of a distant land called Meluha, believed to be the Indus Valley. And at Lothal, archaeologists uncovered a sophisticated dockyard, complete with locks to control water levels, one of the earliest known ports in history. This was no isolated culture. This was a globalized, connected civilization. Then, around 1900 BCE, something went wrong. The cities were abandoned. The streets fell silent. The script was forgotten. Why? Climate change? The Sarasvati River, once mighty, may have dried up. Earthquakes? Geological evidence suggests tectonic shifts. Invasion? Some point to the arrival of Indo-Aryan migrants. But there's no clear answer. Unlike the fall of Rome or the collapse of the Maya, the Indus decline left no tales of destruction, no last stands. They simply faded away. For thousands of years, the world forgot they ever existed. Then, in the 1920s, British archaeologists stumbled upon ruins beneath the sands of modern Pakistan, Harappa, Mohenjo-Daro. The world was stunned. Here was a civilization as old as Egypt, yet utterly unknown. And today, over 90% of Indus sites remain unexcavated, buried beneath towns, farmland, and rivers. What else is waiting to be found? They left no epic poems, no golden masks, no tales of war, but their influence may have endured. Were their yogic figures the precursors to Hinduism? Did their urban planning inspire later Indian cities? Could their trade networks have shaped global commerce? We may never know the full story. But one thing is certain, the Indus didn't scream. It whispered. And even now, we are still listening. What civilization should we uncover next? The Aryans? The Hittites? The Sumerians? Tell us below, and together we'll keep marching through history. This is March Through History. Subscribe for more stories of empires, inventions, and the forgotten giants of our past.